Well, guess what?
Like, I don't know. Yeah.
We're live.
We're live? Oh, dude. Oh, shit, we are. This is probably making it in, but yeah.
No, this is perfect, guys. Welcome to the Real Opinion Podcast. I got my buddy here, Michael, from MakeItWithMikey. He just started a channel recently where he's showing all of us his creative cooking methods and recipes. And I figured let's have him in a podcast, but let's have him also cook while we get into some intimate conversation. We haven't spoken in quite a while now.
It has been. We used to go to school. I'm stuttering.
Yeah, don't worry.
We used to go to school together, right?
Yeah, we have.
We studied sport management 3 years, and then COVID hit.
That's right.
And then we kept in touch here and there, phone calls, liking each other's Instagram stories. You brought me a box of cigars once, I remember that.
I brought you some cigars from Cuba.
Yeah, I remember that. I smoked them all, by the way. I'm going to say this too, but they're long gone. They're long gone.
That was like what, fucking 2 years ago at this point? Like a year?
Fuck, I can't even remember.
It's crazy how fast times goes.
I think
it was last year. Because I was in East York.
Yes.
I was in East York.
I was working out in Forest Hill at one tennis club there.
Right.
I remember I was just like, okay, I'm in Forest Hill. To get to East York is a little bit of traffic, but the distance isn't too bad.
Right.
So, yeah.
And for anybody out there listening right now, I know there's a lot of noise going on. We're going to try to keep it at a minimal. Right now, I'm just preparing us a little espresso.
I love espresso,
for the conversation. But if you're just tuning in, Michael and I used to know each other from sport management at Humber.
Yep.
West Humber in Toronto.
Yeah.
Where we started our non-lucrative sport careers.
Yeah, we're far from that now.
It's it was a good program to get internships.
Exactly.
But no, man, what did you think about those times? By the way, it was fun. How come you didn't end up going into sports more? I guess aside from teaching tennis, of course.
I don't know. That's the thing. Is at the time when I graduated high school, right? And I took a gap year. I had no idea what I was planning to do. Right. Most of my friends were going to university. I was just like there. I'm like, okay, I'm just kind of going through life. I don't know what's happening.
Right.
And then my mom kind of suggested it. She's like, you got a tennis background. I know you don't play much anymore because I had a little hiatus from tennis at the time.
Okay.
And so for those of you watching, I used to be a competitive tennis player growing up. So
nice.
I played from the ages of like 16 to 17. I won't get into it too much because I can...
we should get into it.
Speaking of which, I got a question.
We should get into it. My first question is actually about tennis.
Yeah. Wait, I have a question too.
Yeah.
Gus, can I swear on the podcast?
Absolutely.
Okay. Because that would be more my authentic self.
Listen,
okay?
I'm a young Gary Vee.
Right.
So if you want to think about the kind of content I'm going to make, think about Gary Vee's content.
I don't watch Gary Vee.
Well,
I've seen clips of him here and there.
Okay. Well, has he sworn in those clips?
Oh, yeah.
Well, listen, if you've only watched like 1 or 2 videos of Gary Vee and he's swearing it, God best believe all his videos are like that.
Yeah.
Trust me. So I'm like that.
Well, I read something a long time ago. People who swear naturally and they're like the way they talk, they're just more authentic and more trustworthy. That's what I read. Hey, so I'm like, hey, I identify as trustworthy. Right. So, and I swear all the time.
Absolutely.
Never directed at people. I'm not like, F you.
Yeah.
It's just like, it'll just come up in like...
It just comes out in passion.
Exactly.
It's passion, right? It's like you're so focused on just like trying to get like the point across, and sometimes I can't lie to you, sometimes it does make a difference when you swear because the person on the other end receives a bit more of that energy and it just kind of sinks a little bit more to that person that this is a serious matter in whatever shape or form. Even if you're just joking, like obviously the context changes along the way as you're doing all that, but at the end of the day, yeah, man, no. I mean, I try not to. Like, I'm going to try to not swear the whole episode, Like, every other... I used to swear so much, bro. Like, every sentence...
I can't make that promise.
It's okay. No stress. Every sentence I used to say, bro, used to just be, like, straight. Like, every other word would be, like, fuck. So I try to have at least tone it down. But at the end of the day, no, man, I mean, it's open. I think, on the contrary, nowadays... It's actually pretty ironic how I feel like the more successful channels have actually been the ones who do embrace that.
Yeah.
And like they just decide to just be themselves, including the swearing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because a lot of people in the past, I feel like, tried to avoid it. But then you look at them and you're like, I feel like there's something about them that's missing. You know, like there was the energy was like scripted or it was like something about it, even if it wasn't scripted, but you just said things a certain way, you kind of feel like on the contrary, they're trying too hard to not do it. And then it kind of affects it. So yeah, man, you feel free to talk however you wish.
All right, I will. I'll definitely try to be cautious of it. Like, I wouldn't say every third word I say is fuck. Well, it might be.
I got it. Right.
But I agree with that too because I feel like in certain environments you should be cognizant of what you say. Like in my home environment, or I guess your home environment, I just say it all the time. It just comes out, right?
Right, absolutely.
In my professionalism settings, like I'm a tennis coach and a real estate agent, I never bring it up.
Right.
Because that would give off the wrong image, right?
Of course. And at the end of the day, you have to work with like with the environment. Exactly.
Right?
Absolutely.
Like
man.
in my professionalism, I have like an image to uphold, right?
Yes.
Not saying I'm being fake or anything, but it's like, okay, this is my job. This is how I earn income. That I need to be, how would you say it? Like just professional. There's no other way, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then, but in my like personal environment, it's like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna cook with my shirt off.
Sorry, bro. I'm listening. I'm listening.
I'm gonna have music going.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like let me be me, you know?
Right. Absolutely, man. I'm right there with you. I could not agree more. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to ask you, like, what's your first memory of tennis? Because you mentioned tennis obviously a few times that we've talked, and we started in sport management.
Yeah.
But you didn't end up going into tennis or any sport specifically in terms of career.
No.
At least not yet. Who knows what happens in the future.
Yeah.
For me personally, opportunity came around. The music industry is kind of just knocked on my door. My buddy Javon, which I'm sure you've seen on social media in the past and stuff. We talked about him. We had a good run going. We ended up opening a recording studio.
Yep. Quantum Studios. I remember
Quantum
them.
Studios.
Yeah, I remember
that's
that.
right. Yeah. Quantum Promotions was the first thing, which we went into nightlife.
Yeah, I remember
I was
that.
already promoting by the time our third year came around. Mm-hmm. It just happened, right? Like opportunity just came around, and I just kind of let the wave kind of just ride. Mm-hmm. I just rode the wave. So what's your story in terms of like what took you out of sport management and took you in a different direction? And then how do you tie tennis into it? Like, is tennis just kind of something you do just straight for extra cash on the side? Or is it on the contrary? Is it less about the money and just more about the being involved in that world and staying involved in that world?
Ooh, that's a great question. So I was introduced into that world from my dad. So my first memory of tennis was just my dad taking me to like a public tennis court.
I'm listening, by the way. Yeah.
My dad taking me to a public tennis court.
Yeah.
And I had a racket in my hand. I don't remember if it was the right size. If it was maybe too small. Is that for me?
Yeah, I was going to say. No, I was going to say, for these moments, we should definitely have some chairs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, I'm on my feet all day. This is so nice.
No, I feel you, man. But yeah, no, I'm listening though. So your dad introduced you.
Yeah, so he introduced me, put a racket in my hand. I don't remember if it was the right size or not. And he's just like feeding me tennis balls, and I don't remember if I was hitting them at all. I was just standing there like a 4-year-old kid with a racket. He's just to be like, all right, hit it. And I have no idea what I'm doing, right?
Right.
And that was the first memory.
That's
and
just
then,
how it goes, man.
Exactly. And then I remember we just kept going back to that same tennis court. We just kept practicing. And then like I was like 4 or 5 at the time. Don't remember the exact age.
Okay.
And then I want to say like 8 or 9, I actually started getting a little better. Like I developed my game and I started playing like friendly tournaments or like local competitions. And then by age 12, I would say, I was actually more of a competitive tennis player competing around the province.
Sick.
13, 14, I really just ascended, I would say. And I was competing internationally. I was playing tournaments down in Florida.
No way, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know all this.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I wasn't the best.
I mean,
but I was able to get into the tournament, right?
Right, yeah.
So
that's already a big deal, man. Absolutely.
So played tournaments down in Florida, a little bit in Europe. 14, I was like holding steady. 15, I started to see a little decline. 16, a bigger decline, and then 17, I just went fucking down.
Ooh.
And I don't know if it was all mental at the time, but like my head was not in the right space.
Well, I guess that's where my mind goes, right? It's like, what changed in those years? Specifically, like when you, at least what comes to mind, right? Because I think for me personally, a lot of us try to navigate, when someone asks a question, a lot of us try to navigate and figure out the answer. But the truth is that sometimes the truth is around whatever the main thought that comes to mind. Like if I ask you what changed in those years, the first thought is like, oh, I just moved a lot. Like I just moved a lot, and that just, like for me, I moved a lot when I was growing up, so that affected a lot of different things. Bro, I almost went pro playing soccer, right?
Damn, I didn't know that.
I almost did, but I kept moving around, bro. I kept, like, we were going back and forth from Venezuela because of immigration issues, this and this and that, and the whole process. My mom was always working, so I never had that parent to always be like, go and push for it, I was just kind of like, should I? I don't really know. I don't care. And I was a kid, so I don't really know how serious I could take it. So for you though, in those years, like, what changed? Like, just what changed in your life? You can go as deep as you want to go. Sometimes it's just as simple as like, oh, I just changed schools and I met new friends, and then that just changed everything. And then that's a better choice. Maybe because a lot of people that have worked in sports, my girlfriend alone can tell you that it's not always the best scenario. Because sometimes you deal with so much politics, so much bullshit that has nothing to do. Are you even sleeping in an okay environment? Do you even trust the people around you? Have the time in sports, especially.
Readjust.
And that's where entertainment industry as a whole is so similar. Sports, music, acting, like movies. It's very similar in that sense, where it's like it takes away from the craft. Yeah. And a lot of things around your life just kind of input that. So like for you, I guess, what are those things that changed in those years?
I think it was a little bit mental. Like, I was seeing my friends around the age of 15, 16, you know, people start to go to parties more. They're more social.
Right.
You're getting out, you know, you maybe want to, I'm not going to say this like but
Make you want to what? Finish it.
Basically, okay. You know, you start to like girls more, I guess, right?
Of course. Yeah. Bro, I was an echo promoter. You forget who you're talking to.
So, you know, like you want to just be in that environment.
My girlfriend's in the back. Like, don't remind me.
Right, so I think it was like, you know, I saw a lot of my friends what they were doing. They were very social, and me as an athlete, like I was committed, right? I was training from 2 to 3 hours a day plus fitness.
Right. So
that was like 3 to 4 hours of invested time plus going in from practice. I feel like I was missing out, right? So maybe I guess it was FOMO,
right?
What it's called, right?
Yeah.
So then I'm thinking it's like, oh, this is my young years. I should be doing more. Like I'm trying my best in the sport. I'm good, but I'm not the best. So I don't know. I guess my mind was just all over the place. Yeah, right.
The mind starts wondering a lot, right?
Yeah.
You start asking yourself different questions and like, is it even worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then little side note, I actually had 3 injuries from the ages of 14 to 16 that kind of fucked up my tennis career a little bit.
There you go.
That I feel like could have really propelled me further, which maybe played a factor into it.
Absolutely, man.
Like, I'll open up. Like when I was 14, I broke my collarbone snowboarding. So that took me out 2 months. Yep.
Fuck.
Yep. 6 months later, I break my wrist playing soccer. Fuck. Yep. So that takes me out again. Oh, also, disclaimer, all my left arm. So hopefully that doesn't happen again, knock on wood.
Yeah, right? Wow, dude.
And then a year later, same wrist, different bone, I break it again. So I guess maybe it was like physical trauma too. No, I think it was just more like while I was injured, I wasn't training as hard. So the people who I would play with, they got better and I was kind of held back, right? So maybe I just felt like I had these injuries that held me back. So I was like,
Fair enough.
Yeah. So you got cream too or not?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I have almond milk actually.
Sure.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't, you know what? Actually, I don't mind.
Or take it black.
Yeah.
You want to sprinkle a little bit of brown sugar or cinnamon?
No.
Or cinnamon,
like sugar, like I don't eat sugary stuff often. Ironic enough, because I'm cooking donut burgers. No, but in my diet, like I cut out sugar probably a couple months ago.
Cool. Do you like cinnamon in it? I've tried cinnamon in my coffees, bro, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah? Want a little bit?
Let's do a little cinnamon ski.
Sure, yeah. Why not, right? But yeah, no, I feel you, bro. So you're saying, admittingly, you're saying it was more of a self-esteem then?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And by the way, I completely relate, man. I think at some point I probably thought I could go further with football, like with soccer.
Soccer, right.
But I think, thinking about it, my mind probably doesn't want to admit it, but a lot of it was probably just self-esteem of like, am I even good enough? Like,
that was me too. That was me too.
You know?
Like, you know, and also becoming a pro athlete, like I have one of my colleagues who tells me this, it's lottery. Right?
Oh, absolutely.
You know, like you can be super, super good.
Right
you can
place
train
at the right
hard,
time, for sure.
But sometimes you got to know the right people, or you got to be at the right place at the right time.
Right.
And that's not to discourage any athlete out there.
Always.
So if anybody's watching this and you're training as an athlete, keep training, okay?
Yes.
Like I made the mistake where my mind was all over the place. I coach tennis to this day, so I don't want to be negative that way, but sorry, what was I saying?
No, you're right. It's about the self-esteem. And I want to actually double down on that and like even elaborate. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, man.
Hope you like it. It's straight from Noni's cafeteria.
Okay. Shout out Noni.
It's a little hot, so let me know how you feel.
I'm used to it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you just went straight in there like it was a shot of tequila. Fucking, holy fuck. Mine's like steaming. I'm like... But yeah, no, and I want to double down on that and say, you know, any person out there who's training to be a professional athlete, like the number one priority is obviously your skill and the mindset. Focus on that. But the number 3, but also treat it as important as everything else, is the networking. You got to network as much as possible. It doesn't matter with who, even if it's just random people in the street, anybody that you meet, let them know your goals in terms of, I want to become pro, I want to do this, I want to do that. You don't have to go into detail, but you have to network with intention and always say these things, because you never know that random place that you eat a burger at, that the cashier, you have a conversation and you start talking, their brother might just be a sports agent. And then next thing you know, they're like, oh shit, you want to be pro? Oh, let me connect with my brother. He's a sports agent. He got this guy, this team, and this and that. And next thing you know, like I can personally vouch for how many opportunities. Dude, I got an internship at MLSC.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that?
Dude, you were grinding those times.
Oh, it was amazing, dude.
You were doing like 10-hour days. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that, right?
I was working at
Bro, thank you for recognizing that, man. Fuck. I hope my exes watch this video. I was grinding, bitch.
Girlfriend's in the background.
No, this one supported me all the way.
Yeah.
She's amazing. But I love you. But no, man, for real. And it was like the MLSC internship came from when I was volunteering at Mississauga Metro Stars, the indoor arena soccer team.
Yeah.
There was a guy, his name was, oh my God, I forget his name now. I forgot. I feel horrible. But He's the founder of a company called EasyNets.
Okay.
Like it's like these little nets that you just like.
I've seen them.
For kids to buy in Walmart, Costco, to have a little soccer
founder,
nets.
yeah?
And he's the founder of the business, right?
Didn't I go on like Shark Tank or something?
Yes, he did. Yeah, Dragon's Den, I think.
Dragon's Den,
yes, exactly. Same guy. So for Mississauga Metro Stars, he was doing halftime shows, just like presenting the EasyNets, whatever. Like he was one of the sponsors, you know.
Right.
And long story short, just because I helped him so much when he was cleaning up the nets, all the other volunteers were just standing around. Whereas I offered him help. I was like, hey, can I just help you clean up, you know, whatever. And I helped him all the way till the nets got in his car. I genuinely just did this out of the kindness of my heart because I was a volunteer. I wasn't even getting paid in these times, bro. So in my head, I'm like, let me just stay busy. Let me continue networking. You never know, you know. Let me just help where I can, whatever. Bro, by the end of it, this guy says, I want to connect you with 2 people. Just because you helped me, you're a great guy. Let me know if you need anything from me. Yeah. He literally went and emailed 2 people. He put them in the same email and he CC'd me. And one of them was some lady working in some sports agency, and the other one was just like this guy who worked as his sales in MLSE. Right. And so long story short, I was a little premature. This was like the year prior to me being able to get the internship because our internship was 3rd year. Yeah. This is only the 2nd year, so I wasn't even able to get the internship. So I reached out to the guy at MLSE. He loved me, everything was great, but he's like, wait, so when do you want to do the internship? I'm like, well, can I do it this summer? He's like, well, no, it has to be for school. And I'm like, oh shit, that's like next year. So he's like, all right, just stay in touch, whatever, which we did. Long story short, fast forward, I stayed in touch. We got to talking. He brought me in for the little interview at MLSE at the offices downtown. Yeah. Long story short, they pretty much told me on the spot. They were like, we've gotten so many reviews from you, like so much feedback that we're pretty much just going to give you the internship. Yeah. We just wanted to get to know you anyway, which I don't say this to brag. I say this and I'm flattered. Yeah. Because the whole time this is happening, I'm like, shit, I'm just happy I'm here. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just happy that I'm at least in these doors. But again, it all started with that guy from EasyNets. Yeah. So and I wasn't expecting shit. He just kind of threw it in there. So, sorry, just to close off my point. Just to close off my point, it's like anybody out there who wants to do anything in life, especially be a professional athlete, networking is so important because that's when opportunities open and you never know what one door might lead to another door. Exactly. And then that door is the one that actually gets you to where you want to go. Yep. But you have to go through that process sometimes. Exactly. But yeah, man. Yeah. And I think I guess for you though, sorry, you wanted to say. Yeah, so I'll build on two things. So athletes, network, and train your ass off. Absolutely, train your ass off. Train regardless of anything else. Put in the work, be disciplined, stay that extra time, do it. And then building on what you mentioned about just the networking, I will say like that's one thing one of my core values in life is always be polite. You know, always be nice to people. I consider myself a very nice guy. Anybody who knows me, you are. Yeah, thank you. You're a very fucking nice guy, bro. You're so fucking dope. Anybody who's out there watching who knows me personally can vouch for me, unless they don't like me. So haters. Unless we're not friends anymore, then they probably may not. Yeah, exactly. So I'm not gonna name names. Listen, man. Sometimes the nicest guys are the ones that gotta be the opposite when the time comes, right? Exactly. So, hey. But just being polite. Always have a smile on your face. Always, help somebody out. Just ask them. Be like, hey, like I see this. Do you mind if I help you? Sometimes they'll just be like, no, I'm good. At least you offered, right? Absolutely, absolutely, man. And then just being polite. Honestly, it's one of my core values. It's just something I always carry with me. Even if somebody's negative towards me, they start yelling or anything, condescending me or belittling me, I don't take it personally. Yeah, I'm just like, all right, this is your opinion. I'm not gonna let me affect it mentally or let it change who I am. Right. Exactly. Right. That's actually crazy that you're going into that because my next question was actually going to be around values specifically. So I wanted to ask you, like, what values run your mind? Obviously, I'm hearing now that, being compassionate, I guess is kind of the word you're using, because when you're compassionate, that's where you get that will to want to offer people help, because you kind of understand if someone's throwing shade at you, you don't take it personally. That's compassion because you're like, what do you think in those moments? Like, where does your mind go? And then I guess the second part of that is like, what are the overall values that kind of rule your world in your mind? Always be kind to people. I guess, yeah. Always be kind. Always be polite. Be disciplined. Yeah. Always work as hard as you can for anything you do. Nice. Like me, for example, like I'm a tennis coach, right? Okay. So I'll have days where I put in 10 hours on court and I still try to make the effort to go into the gym. Right. Right. Like it's just like, okay, I try to train as hard as I can. But the big one honestly is being polite. Honestly, that's where it's gotten me so much in life, is just being kind to people. Like it's helped me get my job just with someone who I work with, put in such a good review for me and where I'm currently at, and I love my job, right? Amazing. So and it just came being a kind person your whole life. Right. Yeah. Has it ever done you wrong? Being kind?
Yeah, because sometimes they take it for weakness.
Of course,
you know,
absolutely.
They think they think that just because you're kind, they can manipulate you.
Yep.
Make you
take advantage.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
And
which is their loss, right?
Exactly right. So
yeah.
Like, and you know, if that's their personality, it's fine. I'm not gonna change them, right?
Yeah.
But it has cost me, right? You know, maybe some friendships, relationships.
Yes.
You know, it's cost me, but I learned for everything. I'm not sad that it's over. I'm happy because it happened. Because you know, it gave me this experience of what I, you know, will do the next time around. I have it. You know, maybe I fucked up. Maybe it didn't go the way I wanted to. It's life, right?
Facts.
Life things are always going to change. You just got to deal with them.
Absolutely, you know? Bro. Absolutely. And I think you definitely got the right mindset, right? Because at the end of the day, it's like you said, you only learn through experiences. You have to go through experiences to learn. Like it's literally,
you got to step out of your comfort zone.
You literally have to. Like there's no other way. Even if you watch a movie or you see someone's tutorial on a YouTube video, at the end of the day, you have to fully feel the experience to actually understand what happens. And friendships, more than anything, teaches you that, especially to be kind, but to also be observant of who takes advantage of your kindness.
Yeah.
Because then that goes to show their values and their character, right? Like for me, like both ways. I've been the person who is very kind, and I notice over time that people take advantage of me. Or I've been the person, and I'll admit this publicly, where I've been the other way, where I've been the person who sees someone be kind, and then unintentionally I start taking advantage.
Yeah.
And I've realized that this is actually a human nature thing. But where I take accountability is that I caught myself, and I realized, wait a minute, why am I treating this person this way? Oh, I see, because of all these fears, like they've kind of let me just kind of be a certain way.
Yeah.
And so now it's like, and I catch myself, and you know, I start treating them a little bit differently, and then actually the relationship was salvaged, or maybe it was too late, whatever happens, right? And I've just realized, again, this is where it goes back to like trauma, which is the main thing that I like to talk about in general in life. I just like to talk about traumas in general, because I think traumas is such an interesting topic in the sense of like, when you see your parents being a certain way, how it just teaches you to be a certain way.
Yeah.
And then you start being that way without even realizing what even shaped them to be that way to begin with. You don't ask questions around the things like that, right? And I can't say that I've taken advantage of people left and right. I can just think of moments, like 1 or 2 moments in my life where maybe there was moments where I felt like I was taking advantage of somebody, and then I didn't really click in, and I was like, oh my God, wait, yeah, like this isn't right. Let me step back. Let me actually restructure this, because I want to make sure that they feel like they're not, you know, like, because like that's the thing. And I know you can share stories if you want, but a lot of the times I think a lot of human beings in general, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. We don't realize that we are literally products of our environment.
Yeah, facts.
And a lot of times, it's what they say, hurt people, right? It's like we don't realize that other people are just being driven by pain and hurt and suffering, and they don't know, they haven't caught on to it, and that's why they're making decisions that now affect us in return. And so the values, that's great, man. I really wanted to know that, because I think that really shapes, I guess, your mindset forward.
Yeah.
And then I guess like, so like, when you're in a moment of silence, where does your mind go?
Moment of silence, just like when I'm like alone, like by myself.
At all times, bro. Like at all times, you're in the train. You know, you don't have your headphones on. You forgot them at home.
Oh, I hate that feeling.
Now you gotta take the train.
I honestly,
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I'm very good with my AirPods. I live with my AirPods. I didn't bring them today because I'm like, okay, I don't want to be that guy.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm gonna get deep, right?
Like I honestly, like every moment I have, if I know I don't have to talk to people, I have music on.
There you go.
Yeah. In the car, like it's just like, even if I'm walking 20 meters.
Are you down to talk about that though?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, because like I'm the same, by the way, right? It's very interesting because I've seen that a lot, especially in the big city. In a big city, a lot of people always have headphones on. No matter where they're walking, especially in the street, everybody walking just has headphones in. And I don't think it's a bad thing, but it makes me question, do they ever have a chance without them on? Do they ever just go and sit at a park in silence?
Oh, I have.
Right,
yeah.
Right. So that's kind of what I'm trying to ask is like, where does your mind go when you are in those silent moments? If you're good at meditating and you're good at getting yourself out, that's fine. But where does your mind naturally go? Like where are your anxieties? Or on the contrary, do you just naturally start saying self-affirmations or?
Oh, I would say it's a little bit of sometimes negative talk too. Like I sometimes will sit down and be like, I'm working my ass off. I do all this stuff and I don't feel like I'm going anywhere. Like even I do this, like when I started Make It With Mikey, I have times where I'll post a video, I'm just watching the view count and I'm like, why isn't it doing better? I put so much time, and then I'm like, fuck, am I doing something wrong?
Yeah.
And then I just tell myself, it's like, okay, the viewership is out of my control. I don't see who views it or not. So then I'll just sit to myself, it's like, okay, maybe I'm doing something wrong. And then I don't know, I'm quick to channel myself. It's like, no, like this is all a process. This is all like, whether I blow up or not is again, lottery. I have no control over it. I've told anyone who knows me, I will not stop Make It With Mikey until I run out of recipes. So I don't know how long that'll be. So.
That's gonna be a long time, bro. It's gonna be a long time. Yeah.
So, and then I just tell myself, it's like, okay, like, you know, I'm a good person at heart, as I always say. I don't want to keep coming off as arrogant when I'm saying that, because...
No, man, listen, again, like I said to you earlier, man, this is about sharing your truth.
Yeah. I'm gonna cook the bacon first, then the burger, then the egg, because when I practice it, I cook the egg first, and I want the yolk to be runny.
So now we're set up. I wanted to ask you, like, so where does your mind go? You know, when you're in moments of silence and you don't have headphones on you, you know, you're on your way to work or something and you forgot your headphones at home now. Where does your mind go?
So I just try to think tunnel vision, okay? Like, just let me do me. Like, whatever I'm going to, if I'm going to my job, it's like, okay, I'm preparing, like, what am I going to teach that day? Or if I'm meeting, like, a real estate client, it's like, okay, like, it's my first introduction, how am I going to keep a conversation going, right? Because if I meet somebody in real estate, so it's like, oh, hi, how are you? Here's the house. Like, I try to get to know them better, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I'm scripting it out in my head a little bit.
Yeah.
But in moments of silence, just being alone,
like naturally, not when you purposely go to a park to sit down, because you're kind of doing that intentionally.
Right.
I'm saying, where does your mind naturally go?
Naturally? Fuck,
yeah.
I don't even know. I'm not even good at thinking. So, like, that's the thing is,
what do you think about? Do you think about politics? Do you think about do you think about money? Do you think about family?
Ooh.
Like, what are the main things that come to mind? You know what I mean?
So definitely family.
Yourself?
Definitely family. I love my family. I got a great dad. I got an amazing mother. I have a fantastic sister who all support me. I think about them a lot. I love them so much. I love them to death. In terms of money, I guess it depends at the time. Like, I do financially pretty well for myself, I would say.
Okay.
So that doesn't really come up too often. I'm not a materialistic person. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
I drive my 04 BMW to this day because it gets me from A to B.
Nice.
I could easily get something new, but I don't want to.
Right.
It's like, okay, why take on an extra financial burden?
Oh, absolutely.
If what I have is working.
Of course. Okay, so you try to focus more on, so you'd say the main thing is like what, family then?
No, honestly, it's just me.
Just
like,
you?
I just try to think, it's like, okay, what can I do every single day to make myself better? Even if it's just 1% better. It's like, okay, did I go to the gym?
Right.
Did I deliver the best, is this hot? Yeah, it is. Did I deliver the best tennis lesson I could that day? I'm just always thinking of ways to better myself, okay?
Gotcha.
So even when, with my job, both my jobs, I guess, or contract jobs, since I'm not an employee.
Right.
And then with Make It With Mikey, in my head, it's like, okay, what am I cooking next?
Yeah.
Am I gonna make something traditional, or can I make something outlandish? Like, even for today, like, this is, I don't know if this just came to me. I tried it. It worked. Yeah. I don't know if there's a recipe online.
Yeah, this guy tells me last night, I'm like, dude, I got something like so different. I'm like, what is it? I gotta know, like, for the podcast. He's like, it's. I don't want to tell him actually. We kind of already posted on the story, but by the time this is posted, I want people to see as the progress goes. I want you to surprise them with like what's gonna happen. Okay. I love it, bro. I love how you have like your signature stuff. It's very important to incorporate those things.
Exactly. Anybody don't like bacon?
No, we fucking love bacon.
All right, bacon's goated.
I don't think you brought enough. Oh yeah. I gotta get myself one of those little pans, man. That's
Dude,
awesome.
honestly, this thing is like so clutch.
Yeah.
And years of cooking, I kind of developed a little bit of heat resistance. Like one video I have where I'm literally pulling pasta out of boiling water with my bare hand.
Oh, that's sick.
Granted, I had a glove on.
yeah, right.
Should be good. I'll do 4 pieces. I'll probably end up making 2 burgers. Oh, also, I did forget a couple kitchen utensils, like tongs and a spatula, but I think you guys have them, right?
Yeah. Tongs and a spatula?
Yeah.
Like, does this work?
Do you have? Yeah, it should be fine, actually.
Or, I mean, I have like...
Do you have like a rubber one? Oh, that would be better, because this is non-stick, so you shouldn't use metal non-stick, because it'll fuck
what was
up
the other
pan.
thing?
Spatula. That one can be metal, though. That one can be metal. Perfect. Literally perfect.
Nice. Sick.
Okay, so I'm going to bring this back over here. So that way it doesn't smell up the whole house, right? Mm-hmm. And then I don't have to waste butane. Right, so where my mind wanders to, I think it's honestly recently just how can I make myself better every day?
Right.
You know, starting with did I wake up early enough? Did I go to the gym?
Right.
Some days I'm tired, I don't go, it's fine. But
So it's about self though, not in like the career sense, more about just like literally yourself, your body, your mind, self-development.
Exactly. Got to keep the body and mind healthy because you only have one of them, right?
Of course.
So that's where I always think about it.
How long have you been in that mindset now?
Honestly? Yeah. Recently. Well, I feel like a long time, but not intentionally. Okay. I just like, okay, like I go to my work, go to school, whatever at the time, and just all right, that bacon smells good, no?
Right. Yeah. It smells great, man.
Here, actually, let me put this away. Don't need this right now. All right. May have to do a light cleanup because my hands were covered in bacon, so... Actually, wait. Also, excuse me, I may use up a decent amount of your paper towels.
It's all good, bro. No worries. That's awesome, man. I mean...
Oh, actually, while that's cooking, actually, hold up. Let me bring this back. I can just get started on the next thing.
Sure. Yeah, feel free to just, like, keep going as we're talking.
I would say it's honestly since I started Make It With Mikey, because I've always noticed I've always been like, I need something on my mind to keep me going. So, for example, it was school. I had to finish it. I wanted to graduate. Like, I like to finish the things I start.
Right.
And then... next thing is like, okay, in COVID, I was like, let me get my real estate license. Failed my first exam. I felt like shit. I'm like, I'm getting this license. I don't know where it'll go, but I want to get it. I just saw, I had taught a couple tennis clients of mine who were agents. I just thought they were doing really well. Great guys. So I thought, okay, I'm in and out of work right now. And at the time, I wasn't even sure if I wanted to be a tennis coach. Okay. And now, actually, I love the job. Honestly, I identify as a tennis coach, and I do real estate on the side. That's how I identify as.
Nice.
At the time, I was like, okay, I coach tennis. You know what I mean? The difference?
Yeah,
it's like being a tennis player and somebody who plays tennis.
Of course.
Right?
Of course. It's a different mindset.
So that's where I was at the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to start cooking.
No. Do your thing, bro.
This was actually, I'm going to let this preheat a little bit. So, that one's not on. So then I just thought, okay, I looked into the process of getting it. You go through Humber, ironically again. And then I just thought, okay, let me do the first exam or the first course and kind of see where I'm at.
Right.
Because I thought it was going to be easy. It's actually pretty difficult to get it. It does take some time and does require focus. You can't really just like, oh, I'll just get it easily. No, it does. It does take some effort.
Right. Of course.
So I do the first exam. I fail badly. It's a 75 to pass each test. I got like a 54 or something. I did not do well. Was the exam like more complicated than you realized? No.
Or was it just more like a focus? You just didn't focus enough.
I didn't focus enough. I did the course. I'm like, okay, let me just write the exam, and then it was all a focus. It was all a focus.
Right.
So then I just told myself, okay, I'm gonna pass this exam and then kind of see where I'm at. And so then I passed the second time like 85, and I gave myself a week. I'm like, I'm just gonna lock myself in my room and know this stuff like the back of my hand. Nice. So that's what I did essentially. Yeah. And I passed the second exam, the third, fourth. There was 6 total, and then I was like, okay, now I'm an agent. Currently, I'm at Forest Hill Real Estate. I should know the name of my company.
Okay, we'll cut that one out.
I'm currently at...
We'll have AI fill in.
I'm currently at Forest Hill Real Estate Yorkville. That's where my office is at. I love it there. Honestly, great office. Yeah? And yeah, I've been an agent for 2 years. My style has definitely changed a lot from when I started as an agent to now.
The way you do your work?
Like the way I do business is night and day. Like when I first became... let me get this nice and hot. This is where I may need to borrow some oil.
Yeah, of course. It's right there.
So, also... that's the best one, actually.
Absolutely, right?
I will have to clean this. The only thing is the bacon grease. You guys care if that
goes in? Just I usually just like hot water. I just like...
No, but usually with oil, it's better to
put... actually do it?
Let's just put it in a cup or something, but it's still like hot as fuck, right?
Yeah.
So honestly, this can cool. I'll clean it in like 2 seconds.
Do you think it'll all fit in there?
Oh, yeah.
Is that too small?
Yeah. It's still really hot, so it might crack the glass.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, okay. We'll just leave it there for a second, yeah.
Man, I think cooking and answering questions is so hard.
No, trust me. I'm already on it. I was just going to say, let's finish this question, and then we'll do like hard 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes of just cooking, no talking. Okay. I'll just follow you. Okay. And then once everything is cooked, we sit down again and we keep asking questions. So yeah, just answer me this one right now. Yeah. You're saying that you switched like your style, right?
Yeah. So my business style is night and day from when I started. Like when I first started, I was so inexperienced, so naive.
Was it about the money? You're like, oh, I'm gonna make some good money in this.
Yeah, a little bit. I tried not to.
We all got a little bit. It's okay. We all got a little bit of that. You know?
I try not to have it come out, but it definitely was.
I mean, let's be real. Anybody who gets into real estate, unless you purposely want to buy a property to do something with it, everybody else is doing it for money, realistically, or at least the value, or at least the value that comes from it.
But the monetary gain from it is significant.
Absolutely. Right.
So I don't want to say like, because there are agents out there who are passionate about real estate. Like I watch some of their videos, they describe the buying process. They're not like, oh, buy with me because this. They're not like, they'll guide you through it. Whether you buy with them or not, at least they put it out on the internet of how to do it. Right. That wasn't me. And I couldn't do that. Like that's why like when I started Make It With Mikey, it's like I just wanted to show my personal side to the world. My professionalism, I feel like I'm putting on this fake act that I'm not comfortable sharing. Yeah. You know, I can't be that agent. It's like, oh, look at this $3 million house, 6-bedroom. That's not me. That's not me. All right. Like I can try, but I know that's not me at heart. So you know, I guess the fake it till you make it doesn't apply to me, right? I just got to make it with Mikey.
make it till you make it.
Yeah, facts, literally.
No, I love that, bro. I'm right there with you, man. I think actually it's funny that we were talking about MLC earlier. I'll be honest, I hated it.
You hated it, really?
It was horrible. Okay. Horrible. But not for the reasons, that's yours.
Oh, okay.
Not for the reasons that, you know, that people would think of like, oh, the job was just too hard. Maybe he just couldn't keep up. No. As an intern, I had the highest sales in season tickets for TFC.
Damn.
Ever in the history of interns in MLSC. I sold 9 season tickets that season in 3 months.
Yeah.
So in terms of the actual experience of like working there, it was amazing. But I hated exactly what you just said. The corporate mindset. The people there, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, I have nothing against anybody specifically. I don't have to think of anybody specifically, but the energy in that place, there was so much, like it's the mindset of the way that you have to go about life, the way you have to approach people, the way you have to have a certain conversation. Yeah. You have to always be mindful of like every little word you say because everybody's going to take it somewhere else and it's going to...
I know
absolutely,
that feeling,
bro. And you know, it's again, going back to real estate, a lot of that I'm sure you have to deal with it because it depends on the clients. The clients come from a corporate world, so you have to speak their language.
That's right. Like you got to tailor to them, right? If you want business, you got to service them, right? Yes. That's how the business works.
And to know how to talk to them is one thing, but again, like you said, you didn't want to go the path where it would consume you and you'd become just that. Yeah. And it's like, oh, I'm just showing up every day to do this real estate thing. It's like, you want it to be, so do you feel like the whole industry as a whole just didn't work for you because of that reason?
Real estate?
Yeah.
No, that's the thing is I'm still in the business. Okay. But my approach changed significantly.
Gotcha.
So like, okay, the thing about it is like I'm 26 and I needed consistent income, right?
Absolutely.
So I was kind of bouncing between tennis coaching and real estate, which one I wanted to do full time.
Yeah.
And then one of my tennis colleagues just told me, he's like, dude, be a tennis coach, you're good at it, and you like the job, and just do this on the side. It's a goated side hustle. Is it burning?
No, I'm just trying to check where it's...
Oh, it's burning a little, burning. Oh, that's fine. Trust me, as long as nothing's on fire.
Yeah, no, exactly. It was on low. They were good.
He was like, it's a goated side hustle, you know. Yeah. You may get somebody you know who calls you, be like, oh, I remember you're in real estate. I'm looking to buy a house, or I'm looking to rent something.
Yeah.
And you can make some decent money,
right? Just
because it goes back to what we said about being polite
your network, like having your network available.
Coming down to the network. Yeah. And that word comes down to one of my values: be kind and polite to everybody. Don't be a fucking asshole.
Fuck. Amen to that. Don't be a fucking asshole, guys. Listen to that. That's so true, bro. That's so true.
Yeah. Don't be a prick.
Yeah. And it shows, man. It shows the people who really are that way, but they try not to be. It's like one day.
Then they're being fake.
Yeah.
And I can't be fake.
That's the thing, right? Yeah, absolutely, bro. Like for me, I've definitely become a bit more of a stern person. I used to be a people pleaser, and that affected a lot of the way that people would view me in terms of, you know, like same thing, taking advantage, like they took my kindness for weakness.
Yep.
But it's funny how that made me become a lot more stern now, and I've had my moments where people think I'm a bit of an asshole. But it's like, yeah, but I'm just who I am now. Like I'm not. And again, being an asshole at the end of the day, he's right about that. Obviously, at the end of the day, it's subjective because I also have had moments where I'm like not an asshole at all, and someone's crying, and I'm like, what the hell? Me, right? Like you have just emotional issues, I think. I don't think it's about me at this point.
Exactly.
Because if you're crying over there, this whole thing is like I just said something sternly. There's a difference, right? The tone of voice, which sometimes can be misperceived of being an asshole.
Yeah.
But it's very true though, man. You gotta always at heart though. It's the intention and the action you take towards certain people, the way you treat them in the end.
Exactly. Sometimes the delivery can come off wrong.
Absolutely.
Which is where maybe people.
Yes, that's where I struggle too. Yeah. Exactly. My delivery's always been like, no, we gotta do it. And you're like, the person's like, what the fuck? You're chill. It's like, I'm like, okay, you're right. Sorry. I know. We can just, let's just go on that. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, man. You want to get these burgers going?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's make it happen. All right. Let's get this.
Sure. Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, I just want this general area.
Yeah.
I want like a square around this whole area.
Okay.
If you want to move it, don't move it.
Just
Just watch the thing under.
All right.
Yeah.
The only thing is I haven't gone around to making is the sauce. So actually, why don't we turn this off? Let's make the sauce really quickly.
Cool.
The sauce is gonna be actually. Let me toss these gloves. I don't need them anymore.
Nice.
All right. So okay, this is like I was messing around with when I made this, and honestly, it just works. Okay.
Yeah?
So I'm not the type to kind of guide people on like, oh, you need mayo, sriracha. I just kind of whip it all up and it just works. Okay. This is a little hot, so actually, no, it's fine. That's actually not that hot.
Cool.
All right, so where's my cutting board? Where's my knife? So one thing is, I'm very particular. I gotta use my own equipment when I'm cooking. Like,
hell yeah.
Like, obviously, at
that
times
actually
when
makes sense. That makes sense.
Like,
because I definitely have had to use other people's stuff, and it just doesn't work.
It doesn't
the same.
feel right, right?
No, it doesn't work the same.
All right, so mayonnaise doesn't look appealing, but right?
Is that homemade or what?
No. No. I do like Japanese mayonnaise, but I ran out, and I didn't have time to buy it today, so I'm like, okay.
Ooh.
So lemon juice.
Mixing lemon juice with mayonnaise is always a good sign. Sriracha.
Maple syrup. This is where people are going to start to hate on me, but it works.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro.
And
I'm so excited to see how it's going to turn out, though. Some salt?
A little salt bay in. I didn't even make it in the bowl. It went everywhere but there.
Okay, that's what this is there for.
Let me get a little spoon.
Yeah.
Where's a small spoon? Oh, yeah, perfect.
There you go.
Actually, let me grab 2 for tasting. Should have used a bigger bowl.
All I'm smelling is lemon and bacon. It's great. I don't think you guys are ready for the final result here.
Oh, dude, that's money. Dude,
Let's
that's
go.
money.
Yeah?
Maybe a touch more salt.
Oh, I love it.
Fuck!
That's the espresso. The espresso's kicking in right now.
No, it's not. I need one more.
You need one
If
more?
I'm not like this when I'm cooking, yeah, can I get one more actually?
Yeah,
Well, let's do
yeah.
in a
I
little
got
bit.
you.
In a little bit.
No, I got you. I'll slowly make it. It's a process, you know?
All right, Gus, you tell me.
I love it, bro. I love it.
You tell me.
Let's see. Oh, that's money for real.
That is money, right?
Woo!
It's got a little kick to it.
I love that little kick. Yeah, I was gonna say.
So
I'm not a spicy person usually, to be honest with you.
So when and I forgot to add ketchup. I had ketchup too. That would make it even better. So when I was coming up with this,
what, did he come up here?
You almost knocked over the tripod.
Oh
no,
yeah, no.
when I was coming up with this sauce, I was just like, okay, thinking what sauces do normally go with breakfast foods, right? Because this is a breakfast burger. So I'm thinking maple syrup, hot sauce. I just used sriracha because that's what I thought. Lemon juice is just more for acidity, ketchup, and I'm like, okay, let's mix them all together and see what happens. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you go about your improvising? Like when you're at home, just kind of trying to figure out something new.
Honestly,
Do you literally just try to just like hope it works out?
Yeah, literally, just trial and error. Honestly, that's how I started cooking. I probably cooked like 500 steaks my whole life, and I probably fucked up like 400 of them. At least.
But you know what? I'm sure those other 100 tasted amazing.
Oh,
right?
they were. But
Right?
it all came down to trial and error. You know, you fuck up something, you can't just let it kick you down. You got to get back up, right? Mm-hmm. It's coming. All right, let me dump it.
Oh, same, man. I take pride in grilling. I love grilling.
I'm actually not the
chicken and steak.
I'm not the best griller. That's the thing. Is I gotta.
Yeah?
I gotta get up on that.
Oh, I could teach you some stuff there.
Oh, dude.
Patricia can vouch for me. I got some good grilling skills.
Okay, yeah. Grilling for me I'm not the best griller.
It's different, huh? Compared to like regular cooking.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Especially when you're using, I mean, I guess this is technically kind of grilling, I guess.
No, not really.
You're using a pan, actually.
Nah. I'm always been a pan guy, especially like stuff like steaks.
Yeah. Well, it is a lot healthier, technically, to use a pan. Isn't it?
I don't know.
Compared to a grill?
What I'm making is not healthy. So it doesn't matter what
No. Not the food. No, what he's making is not healthy. But I guess I'm talking like if you cook with a pan compared to a grill.
I'm not sure. In the pan, it just sits in its fat or oil, right? But in the grill, it kind of falls off. So.
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
You know.
Yeah.
Like the thing is like why I prefer to cook steak on a pan over a grill.
Yeah.
Is because with steak you need a good crust. With a grill, it only covers like the grill marks, right?
Right.
But with a pan, it'll cover the whole surface of it. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, okay, like, because with a steak you need, two things. It's got to be medium rare. If you take it any other way.
Right.
Nah.
Right. I agree.
Okay, I'll go medium rare to medium. Like in those two ranges, I think are fine.
Right.
Okay. All right. Let's get this bitch cooking. Yeah. The one thing I will say, not cooking in my kitchen is just such a weird.
It is. I was gonna ask you actually.
It takes some time to adjust.
Yeah.
I will say. Okay. Don't need this anymore.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to tell me you get out of the way or something. You know.
No, dude, I need that coffee. That's gonna keep me alive right now.
Hell yeah, let's get it. Yeah, this espresso is a good one too.
Oh, dude, I was gonna say that's fire.
Yeah, was it good? You like it? Yeah?
Really good, actually.
I think it's literally one of the classic ones that's been around for a while now.
Okay, I'm just thinking, what should I put the burger on? Got a cutting board? Or no, a plate. Do you have a plate?
Plate? The big one right here. This one. Yeah.
Right here? Oh, this would be perfect.
Yeah.
Literally all I need.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, after you.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
I'm gonna use a spray one. This one I find will be a lot better. Oh, there we go. Oh shit, that's smoking. All right, smash burger time. Where's my smasher and my
It's in the bag right here.
Didn't I take it out? No.
This one?
Yeah. Is it in there? Mm-hmm. Oh, perfect. Oh shit, that's hot. That's hot. That's hot. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. This needs to cool. This needs to cool. That's hot. That's hot.
As he was saying that it's different cooking when you're not at home, man.
But the thing is, I know like when like I've cooked enough where I know where I'm gonna fuck up versus not that I'm like, okay, let that just cool. Let that just
I love
cool.
it. This is I actually prefer these kind of episodes because you're not like just like sitting, just like talking about one thing. You know, we're moving around. We're showing
Exactly.
people
We got
what's up.
so much going on right now.
Hell yeah, man. People
Yeah,
can.
if we could stock this footage and then turn into a reel for Make It With Mikey, that'd be good.
Oh, bro, and don't even like. Oh yeah, for sure. By the way, yeah. Like we can.
And I always forget avocado oil is a high smoke point oil. So, anyways,
maybe that's why. Yeah.
All right, let's start cooking. All right, everyone, stand the fuck back. It's gonna get smoky.
Huh?
Yeah, good thing I brought this tablecloth. Actually, I'll bring it back here. This makes the most sense right now. And we're gonna need that fan for sure.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm just gonna bring it back here when I'm flipping it, but I don't need the heat. And then, should I just cook the second burger there? I won't need this no, I'll need it for the eggs. I'll need it for the eggs. Also, I was thinking for video purposes, should I crack it on my head?
The egg? Oh, hell yeah,
actually,
bro.
no, you're gonna crack it on my head.
Yeah, me?
You're gonna do it.
I might go too hard.
That's fine.
I'm gonna try not to.
That was either
To fucking like, blah, the whole thing
it was
is
either
like,
you crack it on my head or I was gonna bite into it.
I can do like a little,
Yeah,
you know?
Either one, either
let's
one.
do it, bro. Hell yeah.
All right. How's this looking?
Check out the burger. Oh man.
Oh, dude, check this out. Check this out. Ready?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I don't know why, but whenever the burgers have like a different shape, it just hits better.
It hits
They
way
taste
better,
bro. I don't know what it is about it.
No, it's just smashed.
It's not just me, right?
No, I agree. When it's like when it's perfectly like
rounded
in its shape, it's,
Yeah.
it's not it.
It's not the
not
same.
it.
It's true. Yeah. Thank you.
How long have we been going at this? I don't even see the time flying by. What time is it right now?
I mean, let's see where the voice thing is at. This one. An hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
I felt like much longer, to be honest. But
Honestly, I thought it was only at 30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, we've done a little bit. We did like 20 minutes of talking in the beginning.
True,
Already
right.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it's been like 15 so far for this. Yeah, I remember a lot of it I've gone back and forth to move stuff around. This is great though. Yeah, I know. And once the editing kicks in, like at least for my footage, you do what you want with yours. For mine though, for these, I'm just gonna have like some like jazz playing while we're just like moving around. But I'm still.
I like metal music. Metal
Okay,
music.
sure.
Yo, this looks like a shot of whiskey. Should I? No. This is.
I was gonna say, isn't it fucking oil?
No, it's bacon fat.
Oh god.
That's bacon fat. All right, this is good to come off.
Ooh, that looks fucking good.
That's why.
With a little cheese melted on top.
Right.
That's
I'm just gonna get the second one off camera because for video purposes we just need.
Yeah,
one, right?
exactly. You just needed that one reel, that shot.
All right. Get some salt in there. No, and it's like that's the thing is when I film these videos, like I'm cautious of like the smell and smoke.
Right.
That if it goes out here, it'll fuck up everything.
Right.
You need the fan and like a powerful one if you have it.
For sure. Yeah, I was actually thinking about it because I was like, between the fan and the cooking, I'm like, I know we need the fan, but I also don't want it to like make too much noise.
Yeah.
For the video.
That's true.
So I was like trying to think. I figured we wouldn't need to use it for some of this part, but it's fine.
I'm gonna put here. That's why honestly the tablecloth's so clutch.
Yeah.
Because I could throw this here and I know, okay, fuck it. It'll just actually no, that looks ugly.
Yeah, maybe just like turn around.
And then a little paper towel just because I wasn't thinking all the way through there.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
Like you're right though, it probably won't even go through.
No, it won't.
And even if it does,
and then that's why I'm like, I just take it all off, throw it up, everything's fine. That's why I was cautious of when I filmed my friend's house. It was the same thing, right?
Right. Oh, let me see the espresso. Getting smoky with Mikey.
Smoky with Mikey.
That's another brand you could like.
I could actually.
A whole other series. All the smoky foods.
Oh, dude, that's looking so good right now. Ooh. Yeah, smash burgers cook pretty quickly. All right, that's gonna cook. I'm actually gonna slice up. The donuts.
Oh yeah.
So actually, no, we will need this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to move some stuff over?
Yeah. We're gonna need that. Do you have a serrated knife by chance? That's the only thing I forgot to bring.
A what?
Like a
serrated?
Yeah, serrated.
A serrated, sorry.
Yeah.
Like
that one. No, this one.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
It's just not.
No, that's what I need. That's what I need.
No, I know, but it's just not bolted in the handle. If that's not an issue for you.
No, you always hold the knife like this. You gotta pinch it so it has like a little more grip.
You're the chef here. I'm not. Sometimes I cut like this. You know, I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Burgers are looking money right now.
Here, you want to get this part too for his video?
Okay. Will I need that for the egg? Yes, I will. I'm just answering my own questions.
Dude, I'm always thinking the same way. On the contrary, I'm the king of thinking out loud.
Yeah, honestly,
a lot of people are always telling me, Gustavo, who are you talking to me? Like, who are you talking to? I'm like, I'm just thinking out loud, man. I'm just trying to process.
I'll usually sometimes address it. I'm like, all right, thinking out loud, that doesn't seem right. You know? Hold on, let me move this
it depends on what it is, of course. Not everybody should be hearing everything I'm thinking about.
Oh, I'm actually going to toast these a little bit, too. We got two going, right?
Oh, yeah, right. Ooh. You guys seen this? This guy brought donuts for the burgers.
you gotta be outlandish. You gotta be creative with these recipes.
No, and they're glazed, and they're glazed and everything. I feel like it's actually gonna be so perfect. The glaze with the burger.
Mm-hmm. Like should I? Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna toast these a little bit. Why not?
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what image I'm gonna come across because my recipes go from like pasta to shit like this. But I guess that's what I'm trying to portray. Get in the kitchen, start cooking.
Yeah, I don't think any video like has to necessarily correspond with the other.
Exactly, right?
For sure.
Sorry, for video purposes, it'd be great if you could bring all of that what you're doing on this table, if you can.
What do you mean?
Like if you bring your pot on, like
like
that, it just sits there.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea actually. Let's run that back.
Just aesthetically, yeah.
Let's
run. You don't have to turn it on. Just
let's leave it on. Like let's run
low.
that back.
Yeah, leave it on low so it stays like nice and.
Just looks a little bit better rather than you having to turn it back.
Yeah. No, I know you're just trying to be mindful of the smoke and stuff, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that.
You're good.
Yeah, the smoke, that's like the one fighting battle when you're cooking, especially beef. Like it always smokes it up, always. All right. Yeah, it should be good. And then I'll bring it back to here. Eggs will actually cook pretty quickly, and I just need them at the lowest heat. So Gus, let me do a little cleaning while I'm here. One thing about cooking that you gotta not learn to love, but learn to tolerate is cleaning.
Oh, yes. You ever watch Ratatouille?
Yeah.
Keep your station clean.
I remember that, yeah. I watched it recently, but fuck, I don't know. I think I was...
Oh, dude.
I was watching it with like one eye. I was on my phone half the time.
If you love cooking, you'll love that show. Yeah. That movie.
Yeah, it's
I think Patricia and I have watched it like fucking 4 times by now, if not more.
I've probably only seen like 2 or 3, so fuck, I gotta...
Yeah, only 2 or 3.
I did not watch it a lot.
I mean, that's the thing though. 2 or 3 is already a lot. Most people haven't even finished the first one. Oh, I got halfway through.
I think they're making a second one though.
Are they?
I think so.
Oh, I hadn't heard about that actually. That's cool. I hope they do. It's a great movie. I could definitely see a sequel.
That burger sauce is money.
Yeah?
So good.
I'm so excited. That sauce definitely looked amazing. It tasted amazing too. Would you like it a little more? Did you like the cinnamon?
I did actually.
Yeah?
Dude, that cinnamon hit nicely.
Dude, you know what's crazy too is like I was trying to figure out at one moment because I wanted to keep drinking my coffees, but I wanted to fast until later in the afternoon, same as you.
Right.
So I was like, how can I have my coffee and have a little bit of something in it, like in a sense of semi-sweet, but not have calories in it. And I found out cinnamon was perfect.
Yeah.
Because cinnamon has a bit of a, it's not sweet, but
it's a spice.
It's a spice
right?
kind of taste, but there's no calories, right? It doesn't break the fast.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And it's also an anti-inflammatory.
Huh.
So it's actually perfect, dude. Like
you learn
straight black coffee with cinnamon.
Learn something new every day.
Right? No, I was also fascinated. I was like, wait, I can use cinnamon? That's amazing. Because I love cinnamon. I could use cinnamon for anything.
Oh man, these donuts are smelling like fresh out the bakery. I'm just blowing. I want to get rid of the smoke. Sorry guys, this is how it is when you cook.
No, it's all good, bro. I want the smoke. You know, when you're from the West End, you got the smoke, you give the smoke, and you take the smoke.
We're in the East End.
Oh, but I'm a West End man. I'm a West End man still. Sorry, guys. I'm not repping the East out here.
Dude, I'm getting hungry now. I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm probably gonna crush one of these to myself. That's why I was thinking.
Wait, and there's an egg in it too?
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit!
That's why I said you want to crack an egg.
Yeah.
Oh, there's avocado too. I forgot about that.
Avocado, bro. This whole burger.
This could actually. I'm gonna turn this off. It should be hot enough to toast on its own.
This is the most healthy, unhealthy meal I've ever had.
Healthy, unhealthy. I love it.
Yeah. Like mixed donuts with avocado.
That's the only healthy component about this.
Sick. All right. Your espresso's here whenever you want it, bro.
I'll need it in a second. Probably with this breakfast contraption I'm making. Yeah, I remember filming one of my videos. It was a shrimp taco video. I was with my buddy.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I kind of went off a tangent. I started slicing avocado and I had tortillas and it started burning. Remember that? I'm like, ah, fuck, it's burning, it's burning.
Yeah, I do remember that actually. With the guy that goes running?
No, that was a different guy.
That's a different guy.
That guy's my neighbor, actually.
Yeah? That's so funny though, bro. It was so funny. I was like, yeah, in this video, I'm gonna feature this guy who's gonna go for a run while I cook.
Yeah,
and then he goes
on a 5K run. He went on a legitimate run.
He actually did it?
Yeah, he ran.
That's hilarious.
And the thing is, he was kind of like, "Oh, dude, I wanted to add some of my running footage." I'm like, "Well, bro,
bro, you were like, you should have taken the camera with you."
Oh, he did, but his audio got all fucked up on some parts, so it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, that's
it's okay. I like mine a little extra toasted. I mean, I don't know about you, but
no. That's because I was gonna say that's literally. Like, I wouldn't go past this. This is honestly like
I feel like the glaze. Yeah, the glaze might get all messed up, no?
Exactly. No, because I honestly got lucky. This is perfect. Like, one more second longer.
Yeah. Those are perfect.
They would have been fucked up.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's like it goes from one to another.
Exactly.
And then you're done for. It's crazy.
All right, Gus, you ready?
Hell yeah.
Egg time.
Egg time. Patricia, you ready?
Let's get. This should be like on the lowest of the low.
Reminds me of the Shaolin monks. Mm-hmm. They just like break the iron with their head.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do it with you. So you're gonna be like this. You're gonna be like this.
All right. So you're gonna crack it like right here, and right here, and then drop it right in the pan.
Okay.
And if you fuck up, don't worry. I have an extra egg that we can use for video purposes.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So wait, hold on. I need a rubber spatula.
I'm gonna try to do the one hand thing where they kind of like.
Hold on. Where's the rubber spatula?
There's one right here actually.
Perfect.
If you want to use this one.
Yeah. Just give it a quick little wipe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah. No, go harder.
Harder?
Oh wait, no, it's working. Oh, you fucked it up. It's all right.
Some shells. Get the shells out.
The egg's fucked. The egg's fucked.
The whole egg's fucked?
The egg's fucked.
Oh, you wanted the yolk to stay. Okay, that's garbage.
Well, don't worry, I brought one more.
At least I can say I cracked an egg on a man's head. Yeah, let's do it again. I'll do it right this time.
No, because we need the egg like for.
Well, I got more eggs, but.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know how many to bring.
No, I got you.
Honestly, actually, you know what? We can make it work.
Well, I mean, it's just the shells. I think there's one under here too, though.
Fuck it. Give it some crunch. Give it some texture.
Shit, I don't want that one though. That one's for Patricia. The crunch. Did that hurt, by the way?
No, it didn't. That's the thing. Okay, should we run it back?
You were gonna say I should have done harder?
Yeah, because that's with eggs. Like, you gotta give it a decent amount of force. That's why I don't know if you saw it that. I just
don't want to fucking crack it on your face, bro.
It's okay. I remember when my dad did it the first time. He nailed it.
Yeah?
Perfectly hit it just as hard, and then it went in. No cracks, no shells, no nothing.
Shit. All right, let's see.
Run it back.
See if I get it.
Oh, no, dude. No. Here, fuck it. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, just do it.
Oh, dude, this is a hard-boiled egg. Did I grab the wrong one? Wait.
What the fuck?
Dude!
Okay, so I wasn't
Wait,
dreaming.
no, hold up.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
It's just a fucking steroid egg.
It's just fucking rhino egg is what it fucking is.
It's like, all right, there's gonna be this extra
I think there's
egg.
actually a massive piece of like crust under that one.
That was like, fuck, dude.
That's actually crazy. I know, because I actually hit the same.
I was like,
the same as the first one. I was like,
wait, how was that? I thought it was hard boiled or something. I'm like, did I buy the pre-hard boiled eggs or some shit?
Yeah, I haven't got my egg cracking license yet, guys. I'm still in the process.
Okay, now I need my espresso.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, the cinnamon adds such a nice taste. No calories, doesn't break the fast. Okay,
yeah,
fuck
bro.
it. Yeah, because I don't
trust me. That's why every morning now, bro, I don't miss.
That's what I'm gonna do now.
Because like same thing, right? I wanted a little something extra, and like
for flavor,
not just a straight black coffee. I wanted something extra.
Exactly.
And at least if I do put sugar, I at least use brown sugar.
True.
Not white.
Yeah.
Because white sugar is
processed and everything.
Yeah, it's just not the healthiest, but.
I found the shell underneath here.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's a whole big ass piece. You won't miss it. Did you still need this one for the avocado?
Sorry?
This one? Nah. No? I'm the same as you, bro. As I go, I like to clean up along the way. Unless I get distracted, then it's like a mess.
Yeah, cooking out of my own kitchen it's tough. Like, you gotta feel like I have my rhythm, I know where everything is, so it's like, okay, I need this, I got that. Here, I gotta ask, where is it? Did I find it? I don't know.
No, man, but I appreciate you coming by and doing this here.
Yeah, dude, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. I was like, this is gonna be a sick idea. We already want to talk. We're gonna get this podcast going. Why don't you just fucking...
Sorry about me tentatively changing dates out. My whole schedule's been all fucked up recently.
Man, don't worry, man. Things happen. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I had to learn this the hard way myself. It's not even about the changes. It's more about the communication, right? Yeah, you can just leave it there. Or toss it on... another little plate.
Yeah, another little plate. Yeah, this is perfect right here.
Dude, you gotta set up like your own little Johnny's, you know?
My own little
burger? Johnny's Burgers?
I love burgers, but I don't know. The thing is,
not for like every day.
Like, you know, it's funny. A lot of people ask me, like, when I started this channel, like, oh, what do you specialize in? What's your cuisine?
Yeah, what is your specialty? Yeah.
Whatever I'm feeling that day.
Fair.
I was feeling this, I'm making this, right? Yeah. Like, that's the thing is I can make so many dishes. Like, I'm not gonna name them all, but my knowledge is pretty decent.
Okay.
But it's just like, I don't know, like.
But what is your heart like when you naturally like you have to pick only 3 meals to make for the rest of your life?
Steak. Steak is one of them.
Steak with like what, asparagus?
Steak with
I love asparagus with
roasted potatoes. Oh no, steak with mac and cheese. That is my favorite.
Steak with mac and cheese.
Yeah, I know it's. Oh, actually, I'll give you a couple weird food combinations that I love.
Yeah.
First one, steak and mac and cheese. One of my favorites.
Nice.
Second is sushi and fried chicken.
Sushi and fried chicken?
Which I would probably say is the next dishes because I love sushi and I love fried chicken.
Yeah, we're gonna do that in the next episode.
Yeah. I can make fried chicken. I've never made sushi before. That's the only
let's do it
thing.
together. Let's just like learn for the first time,
sushi is such a craft, though. It's such a craft.
It is. You're right. It's a whole process. We were gonna take some classes on sushi.
Dude, it's such a craft. Sushi. It's such a craft.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make it happen. Because this is honestly good as is. Okay. So first step, I'm actually gonna bring my glove back. I got one more here, thankfully.
Oh my god, this is looking so good.
All right.
Crazy.
So first step, we gotta make sure the burgers are the same buns. I forget which one's top and bottom. Fuck it. Let's go with that, and then we're gonna need this burger sauce. It's gonna get messy, but that's what happens when you step in Mikey's kitchen. Or I guess it's Gus's kitchen.
It's Danny's kitchen.
True.
Shout out Danny.
Burger there.
But today it's my kitchen. But nah, man, today it's your kitchen.
A couple slices of bacon. Extra bacon, or what are you guys feeling?
If there's gonna be extra, you may as well just put it on. Yeah.
All right. Let's go extra bacon there.
Hell yeah.
Toss in a little more sauce.
Ooh.
Let's go avocado. Oh no, this is what I wanted. Let's go egg now, because I'm only gonna make one for the video.
Right.
And that's gonna chill.
That looks like the plastic eggs that you played with growing up. Like it's so
yeah, honestly, yeah, exactly.
So perfectly made.
And then avocado to keep it healthy.
To keep it healthy. I love that.
And salt.
Everything in life is a balance, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Always salt your avocado. I didn't even salt the eggs. Fuck, let me get in the crevices. Yeah, you gotta season when you're cooking. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
All right, and then place a donut back on top.
It's gonna be very interesting, the sweetness of the donut mixed with all the salt between the salt that you added plus like the salt in the beef, the salt in the bacon.
All right,
like
this is what I was waiting for right here. You guys ready?
Oh, it cracked!
Fuck it! Shit.
It's okay, go with the flow. Oh shit. Woo!
All right, guys, should we dig in?
Sorry, I'm just drooling over here. Damn, we should dig in.
All right.
Do yourself a favor really quick as a cut-in for your... Do you mind holding it on top of each other and panning it as close as you can to the camera? I'll tell you when. Yeah, come closer. You gotta come closer.
It's gonna drip a little bit.
Fuck it. Fuck the carpet. Here, I'll actually place you right here.
Mm-hmm. Is that looking money?
That looks crazy.
Is that looking money? Patricia's at a loss for words. All right, guys, let's dig in.
Oof.
All right, some avocado got lost. Might want to just toss that back.
It's okay,
in
they're
there.
fries now. They're French fries now.
Ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
This is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
it's a thing. You know it's a good burger when everything starts falling apart.
Facts. Cheers, man.
Cheers, brother. Oh, what?
Dude.
Bro.
Holy shit.
I didn't even see
This was better than the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I do?
Bro, we got it all on camera this time. Like, did you record the first one? Or you just trying to...
No, I just practiced. Practiced. Because that's what I do.
I can't lie, this is fucking slapping because, like, obviously the donut stands out. It stands out. But everything else is so, like... Oh.
Sorry, I'm just polishing the top, dude.
This guy...
I'm honestly impressed with myself sometimes. Like, I have no culinary experience. I'm not a chef. I'm just a dude who's comfortable recording himself and putting it on the internet. That's all I am. And sometimes I just amaze myself. Like, fuck,
Nah, bro, you're a chef.
Thank you, man.
Nice, bro.
Oh, that's so good right now. Yeah, the salt, water, lemon, just...
Yeah, cheers.
After eating something like that, fuck, dude, I'd be asleep for 4 days.
Oh, yeah. I'm feeling it for sure. I'm gonna take a little nap after this.
Facts.
Yeah, man. Wow. That was good. Thank you so much for the food.
Oh, my pleasure.
So tasty. It's very interesting to see how people evolve over the years. You know, it's been very cool to see you like with the process of like everything, you know, since like sports management years to like leading into the real estate world, and then now you're doing this stuff with your channel.
Yep.
It's very interesting because it makes you wonder, right? What's like the story that you've told yourself throughout your life, right? We're all, you know, the main actor in all our stories. So what's been your story? It's like, you know, like what's the narrative that you've been kind of working towards, and where did that mindset come from?
So the narrative, do you mean like what my, like, could you elaborate a little more?
Yeah. Here, I'll kind of give you an example. I guess for me, you know, like I've always had this idea of conquering the world, you know, in whatever shape or form, right? I've always had this idea that I'm in the making of becoming this man who will conquer the world. And it's funny how growing up, you know, over the years, I realized that conquering the world just meant different things. Conquering, it was less about conquering the world and more just about the idea of conquering. And it's funny how over the years, it translates because the message never changes, but the way you perceive it and the way you contextualize it, it changes over the years. Yeah. So for me, it was more about conquering myself. But I didn't realize that back then the world was around that, but it came more from a place of like, the way that, you know, I don't know, like an artist like Drake, bro. Like Drake is someone who can say he's conquered the world because his music has hit everywhere in the world. Yep. His OVO brand has been everywhere in the world. Like it's one of the biggest brands you can think about when it comes to music or even just in general, the OVO brand or Drake, right? So in his world, he conquered the world, right? Yeah. In his version of it. So that's a story that I've told myself. Like growing up, bro, I'd watch shows like Peaky Blinders, Narcos, you know, or I see stuff like that, where there was always a main character, and that main character was always the one leading others to some sort of common purpose or a mission. And so my story, my whole life is, how can I create my own version of like Thomas Shelby from Peaky Blinders? How can I take my family to success? How can I be the one to lead them in that sense? Not from an egotistical standpoint, but because, I mean, in my story, I just have felt like I'm the only one who can. Yeah. I don't look at my sister. I don't look at my other sister. I have 2 sisters. I don't look at them and think, oh, they're going to take the family and put us in a mansion somewhere. Not because they wouldn't be able to, but because that's just where I come from. Like I'm the man in the family. Right. My mom got divorced twice. Oh. So both times, unfortunately, the other men that have come around have never been those people, those men. Right. And so my story to myself, my narrative has been, how can I take my family and do what all these idols from my TV shows that I watch how can I do that for myself and my family? And it's funny because it comes against from ego in a sense, because I'm kind of being like, I want to be the one to do it. But it also actually stems from survival. It stems from like, if I don't do it, who will, right? It's like my dad is not around, clearly this and this and that. And that's where obviously we can get into more detail later on. But it's just like, so yeah, what's your version of that story? Like, what is the story that you've told yourself from as young as you can remember that like, this is what I want to accomplish. This is what my end goal has to be. No matter how I get there, this is what I want to accomplish. And what kind of man is it making of you in the process?
Well, that's a great question. And
Yeah.
appreciate the detail. Fuck,
Yeah,
I'm
I
still
wanted to
trying to process
elaborate.
everything you said.
I'm told that my questions, I have to elaborate a little bit because I'm told my questions sometimes are like, wait, what the hell? What do you even mean by that? You know?
Yeah.
And it's true. I know that I ask questions like that. So yeah, if that helped.
Well, still unwinding after all that cooking. I'm a little tired.
I know. Take
I'm
your
a little
time, bro.
tired.
We're just chilling.
So,
Yeah.
like my story, where I want it to be, honestly, I feel like it's changing all the time. You know, like, I don't ever think anything's ever set in stone.
Right.
You know, people will change. You'll change as a person. You'll learn new things about yourself constantly. But the story I want to try to portray is I want to feel like I'm always doing the best I can, and I'm always influencing others.
Right.
And I guess that comes from like my tennis background and my current job as a tennis coach, that, you know, sometimes people look up to me as a teacher, like a person of influence. So I always just try to give the best message I possibly can, and just really, really just be that guy that, I don't want to say people look up to, but they know they can trust me.
Right.
You know, even if you don't know me personally, that's the message I'd want to portray on the internet. It's like, I'm not perfect. I'm like the furthest thing from it. I'm a master at making mistakes.
Right.
That's the only thing I'm good at. But I've learned from every single one, and I'm just going to keep learning. Will I keep making mistakes? Fuck yeah. You know, that's just life.
Right.
Will I ever master life? Fuck, I don't know. Maybe. It'd be nice to.
I mean, has anybody mastered life? The only ones who have claimed to master life are the ones who claim that life is actually deeper than this dimension to begin with. You know, like,
that sounds like some conspiracy theory shit.
Well, no, I'm talking like the mindful gurus.
Oh, true.
Like the Gandhis,
right.
like the monks who say that if you the real world's actually in our minds, and it's not even this. So it's like, so it's like conquering, like you said, conquering life is like, it's just so many different opinions of how that even looks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess my story is just still being written.
Right.
That's the best I can answer it, to be honest. Like,
so who are you today?
Who am I today?
Yeah.
I'm Mikey. I'm a tennis coach. I do real estate on the side, and I do cooking videos. That's all I do.
Gotcha.
You know? That's it. That's all I can say.
And what's your mission for the world, like today?
My mission?
Yeah, like if God came down from the heavens right now and said, Mikey, I need you to focus on this one thing, what would you guess it would be?
Being a good influence. Spreading positivity. Just, you know, it doesn't matter how I do it. If it's through my cooking, if it's through my jobs, just always make a difference in the lives of others. Just as it goes back to one of my values, be polite, be kind. That's, you know, if I do that, then I feel like I'm doing well.
Right. And, you know, we talked about how my concept of the podcast is around Stoicism.
Right. I still need to learn what that word means.
Honestly, don't worry. Some people that I've spoken to don't even know how to say the word at first.
I was
What is it?
Stoicism?
Stoicism? Yeah, literally though. No, trust me. It took me a second to really realize it. I was into another podcast, and then I think it was Max Holloway, investor in Wall Street. He was talking about Stoicism in the Diary of the CEO. Shout out Diary of the CEO podcast. And it just clicked on me, and I was like, I just paused it, and I was like, Stoicism? Yeah, what is that? So I looked it up, and apparently it's essentially showcasing like enduring pain or suffering without the showcasing of emotional distress, essentially.
Oh, I see.
So it's the idea of a man at war. You know, you're distressed, you're anxiety, you're worrying about your family, but you're just focused. You're focused on what's in front of you. You don't display the pain, you don't display the suffering because of the fact that you need to be stoic in order to succeed. It's like enduring the pain and just taking it, but not even shedding a tear. You just take it and go.
Yeah.
Right? And I think men to men, you know, we feel a lot of that.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially with the way society goes. Everything in one way or another falls back on men in one way or another, right? As they say, this is a man's world. It's true.
Yeah, wouldn't be nothing without a woman, though.
That's the thing, though, right? I guess that's the point. It's like a lot of people misinterpret the fact. It's like this is a man's world, but that man's world is his woman.
Right.
Like you need the right woman. Every man needs the right woman to put them in the right place.
Absolutely.
And to be that one person that knows how to tap into that man's heart in a way that no other person could. Because without that, that's how you get the wrong kind of world. You get wars, you get all these things, like all these presidents, man. I don't know, what are their wives doing? Because they're not doing the right job. That's all I'm saying. If there's a lot of wars happening, someone's wife is not doing the right job. That's all I'm saying.
I won't comment on that.
No, because it's a real thing.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
The man needs a woman. You need a woman, and that's why it comes in duo, right? You need both. But going back to, again, just the traditional process of how the world has evolved, the man has had to be the one to take that sweat, the tears, the suffering, and the woman takes a different kind of sweat and tears and suffering back home with the family in a different sense.
Yeah, agreed.
But up front, the people who show Stoicism, it's based around Aurelius from the Greek like the Greek stories. Aurelius, what's his name again? I forget the full name, but Aurelius. Anyway, he represented a lot of what the Stoic mindset was, which is that, right? Like the whole Caesar with the ruling of the Greek Empire. It goes to show how it portrays in different scenarios. So, for example, for you, give me like one example of a time that you've had to kind of show Stoicism, that you've had to be stoic for a long period of time or a short period of time, where you've had to just put your emotions aside and just stay focused on what the task at hand. However, it can become overwhelming. But give me a scenario in which, and it could be even something you're dealing with right now, where, it's like you have that mindset of like, there's no time for emotions right now. I got to stay focused. Let me process everything later on, or which can also be very unhealthy if you don't do it in a healthy manner.
Yeah, agreed.
But that's what Stoicism is, that sometimes emotions can get in the way if you don't just focus on the pain and suffering ahead of you, because that's actually how you grow and you actually succeed in the end. You have to address the pain and suffering.
Yeah.
So
it's only going to make you stronger.
Absolutely, right? And it's the whole idea around the gym. You go work out. It's horrible. When you're in the gym in that moment, you'd rather be at home eating one of these burgers. Depending on the mindset. At one
point I was like that. Now it's the opposite. It gives me energy. But yeah, continue.
Right, because now you understand what it's doing for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Whereas when you're growing up and you're forced to go to the gym, or like when I was younger and I used to do training, like as a soccer player, we'd have to do lunges. And I'm like, lunges? Why do I got to do lunges, man? I have nothing to do with soccer. Yeah. But then I didn't realize it's building muscle in my legs, which means, also now when I do lunges, I love it. It's painful, but I love it. It's good. So give me a scenario for you that has taken you to that moment where you're like, oh, this is so painful. This is like, oh man, this is tough. But I can't showcase it. I got to just stay focused and stay forward.
Oh, fuck.
There's
some stuff I'm going through right now, but I want to keep that a little more confidential for now because the story is still unfolding.
Fair enough.
So that I'll just keep to myself for the meantime.
I mean, if you want to talk about it without mentioning details, just tell me how it's making you feel. Tell me if you want to go there. Just to kind of give me a little bit of like, this is kind of where this narrative is taking me. I'm trying to figure this part out. Like, if you want to go there, unless we can go somewhere else.
I'll try to do it as best as I can. And disclaimer, if maybe I fuck up in saying it, maybe let's leave it out of the podcast. But who knows? Maybe it goes in.
No, I got you. No problem.
Currently going through some family stuff right now. It's just all personal. I won't get into detail.
For sure.
And it's just making me think like, okay, like, I guess I want to say is I'm moving out of my parents. I've been there for my whole life, essentially. Never, I was blessed to have two amazing parents who always looked after me. But now things are starting to change, and I've got to realize, okay, it's time for me to move.
Gotcha.
Like, I didn't anticipate it to happen.
Right.
And that's where I guess the Stoicism shows in, because I have a great group of friends who've been supporting me. My job supports me, so everything's been going well. And I've just been telling myself, like, look, these changes are inevitable. Yeah. And that you just got to learn to deal with them, right?
Right.
So I guess that's where it's like, okay, I'm not gonna let it push me down and keep me down to the ground. I need to get back up and just keep moving.
Right.
And I'm not gonna take it out on anybody saying like, oh, you guys need to help me. I've done this for you, or believe in me because then this will happen. It's like, no, if you want to help me, I'm then so grateful to have you in my life.
Right.
So, and it's just like, okay, but at the end of the day, the only two people that got me is me and God, right? So I have to make sure that if I don't put in the work or if I don't do what needs to be done, who else is going to do it for you? Like, you can't sit back and complain that you're not where you're at in life just because this person didn't help you, or this didn't happen, or you had something lined up and it unfolded, and then you just sit back and be like, hey, I should have been like that. Fuck off. All right, sorry, I've been swearing too much on this podcast.
No, this is great.
Like, if any kids are watching, I apologize.
Are you kidding me? This video's going to go viral, bro.
I apologize. I do swear a lot when I talk. It's just how I am. But I never directed at people, right?
No, I'll be honest with you, bro. The reason I'm actually okay with you swearing is because you have to understand, these episodes are not about us. It's about the people watching at home. Someone at home is fucking swearing just because you're swearing, because now they feel comfortable enough to know that people can swear.
Yeah.
It's okay to swear.
Yeah.
Because swearing releases that emotion and releases that energy that might come out differently in a worse way if you don't swear instead.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with you. A lot of men out there who swear, keep swearing, because God forbid you don't swear, then you go stab someone instead.
Oh shit, yeah.
I'd rather you swear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because I'll be honest, when I swear, I release energy. Like, it feels good. It may not be the best way to someone else hearing it, but yeah, bro, like, do your thing, because I want to show the people at home that you have to be vulnerable and let it out. You have to, in whatever shape or form, right?
Exactly.
So, absolutely, man.
So yeah, just to build on what I was saying before, just honestly, just what I'm going through right now is tough. I'm only sharing as much as I want right now because the story is still unfolding. Of course. And I don't want to put anybody in a bad light.
No, of course.
So, but I've just learned that, okay, things are going to change and you just got to deal with them. And you have to learn to adapt, okay? And who knows, like, in a couple years from now, maybe I won't remember the hard times. I'll just remember everything I went through led me to this. So, yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Are you big on accountability?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah? Absolutely.
Do you remind yourself every day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's got to be self-accountability, like getting to the gym.
Yeah.
Cooking your own food, like that's why it's like, I could easily get takeout.
Yeah,
it's
the process of it, right?
Right, exactly.
It's also like, therapeutic in a sense.
Oh, very, very. So,
yeah, man.
Yeah, accountability.
Accountability, yeah.
Dude, I got to take some English class.
We haven't even started drinking yet. No.
Are we drinking?
I mean, shit.
Well, we just ate like food that's like 4,000 calories per plate.
Yeah.
So
no,
yeah,
man, awesome.
I do believe in accountability, and yeah.
Have you struggled with that in the past?
Oh, I have, absolutely. Yeah? Absolutely. Like, but I just realized it comes down to sometimes doing the things you don't want to. You know, obviously in life there's things you have to do and things you want to do, and the things you don't want to do, you're like, okay, I'll try it, and then you get a little complacent, and then you just don't end up doing it.
Right.
So then that's just not your calling. It's fine. So you got to look out there and do what makes you happy. Obviously, there's shit you have to do. You got to make money, right? Maybe you're working a job that you don't love, but it pays decent, right?
Right.
Yeah, but ultimately just be accountable.
But I think the world needs a lot more of that, especially post-pandemic. A lot of people have gone through a lot of different scenarios uniquely because of the pandemic. And I feel like a lot of people now more than ever feel alone. They don't feel heard. They don't feel understood. I know, because I feel that way. And I could just, as soon as I say that, a lot of other people are like, oh yeah, me too. So I'm like, interesting. So that's kind of where the podcast came from, because I was like, yo, if I can talk about my traumas now comfortably, why not take advantage of that for myself and use that as a tool now to help people out there? Yeah. Right? Like, that's why I'm so, like, a lot of things that I talk about now, it's because the same, compared to you, you're going through it still. Yeah. I've already just processed a lot of things that now I can talk about. Yeah. Exactly, right? And then again, maybe we'll do a second episode in a long time, and then you'll go into more detail. In my kitchen. In your kitchen. And at that point, we'll go into more detail about this situation, right? Because then you'll be more comfortable, right? But yeah, man, no, for sure. That's crazy, man, and it really, life takes you to places where, again, it's, so how does that tie back into like the story you've told yourself, in a sense? Like, how's your story changed now based on the situation that you're in? Do you feel like are you in that moment? For me, for example, I'm at that moment now where I'm like realizing, oh my God, I'm a smart dude, but none of that means shit if I don't take action in the right places. Right. So it's like, that's where my story has changed. Whereas like, I'm not Thomas Shelby, where I just, in the movies, it shows like he just has every decision he has works, and it's like, he has it all figured out. Yeah. That's the part of life where we all forget, where it's like the behind the scenes of the process of building up to that. That's part of my story that has shifted. So it's like, where has this scenario now taken you into a different path, if it has? And if it hasn't, we can just leave it at that and I can move on to the next question. But do you feel like something specifically in your story has changed, like just in the past 2 weeks or a month even? Like, what's a hard lesson? What's a hard lesson you've learned? That's just like changed the way you think about something.
Like, it goes back to what I said. Like, I just had some changes recently that were tough that I didn't anticipate. Right. And I just had to just sit back and be like... So
just a lot more stoicism.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. And
just more stoicism.
And essentially, it's just like, I'm just telling myself this was going to happen at some point. Right. Nobody could have predicted when and how. Right. And now I'm just dealing with it. Yeah. And... How will I deal with it? I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, exactly. You never know where life's going to take you. Nobody has the answers, right? Who the hell knows what's going to happen in like 2 weeks from now, a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, right? Facts. That's why I've never been a big fan of like, oh, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'm like, dude, I don't even know where I'll be. I hate that
question, bro. Yeah.
Bro, it's like, obviously, like, I don't want to say like everyone has this illusion that they're in control of their lives. Like, but like things are always going to change and
circumstance.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, man.
You may have a plan, great. You may have or I guess a path, but be prepared for obstacles. Right?
Absolutely.
And if they're going to knock you down and keep you down, you got to get back up.
Yeah.
Then never let anything keep you down.
Have you had moments where you struggle with that? Did you let yourself go a little too far with something? I don't know, you started drinking a little too much, you started smoking more than usual, you know, like, and what do you do in those moments to get yourself out of it?
Not so much that, but definitely I've had like times where I've just been alone and didn't want to talk to anybody.
True.
You know, it's just like, okay, it's tough to open up about certain problems you have because then you're scared of being judged or people will look at you the wrong way.
Of course.
So, what was the original question again? Sorry.
Yeah, no, like has the overwhelmingness, I guess, of all of it ever gotten you to a point where, yeah, like you're like depressed for like 2 weeks? Like for me, right, I was a weed smoker. Post-pandemic, weed became legal right before the pandemic.
Right.
Ironically enough. And as soon as, I never used to smoke weed at all, but as soon as the pandemic hit, at the time my ex was already a weed smoker from prior.
True.
And then we moved in together. So you can imagine I got locked in with a girl who's already smoking weed.
So the habits rub off on you.
It literally naturally just became part of my life now. And I don't regret it and I don't blame her. Like she just did it. I was just a consequence of part of that environment.
Yeah.
And on the contrary, weed has done a lot of great for me, right? Like a lot of good things, especially like if someone out there is struggling to reflect, there's a lot of ways to go about the reflection in a much healthier option, but cannabis is a good option in terms of if you're somebody who really struggles in terms of compartmentalizing your thoughts and how to navigate your thoughts. You don't have to smoke. You can do edibles instead or put a little oil in your coffee, whatever, right? There's a lot of ways. I genuinely found a lot of like benefit from weed. However, there was a lot of moments where life put me in a place, in a hole, where it became a little overwhelming and I probably smoked a lot more than I should have.
Yeah.
And then that in turn made the situation even worse. But then I got to a point where I realized it and I kind of did a hard cut and I just like, you know, for me, how did I deal with it? I just went away for 3 days. I go away
like
for 3 days on a camping trip or something on my own though. Like I just
Oh,
did
you
one.
just went on
I
your
just did
own.
one recently.
Oh, dude, that's ballsy.
I just
Not
did
many-
one recently. Yeah. She was like, "What the hell?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go over for like 3 days, just like camp, like." And I just found this little spot.
You gotta isolate yourself and
Isolate myself, change the environment around me. And then when I came back, you know, I'm still smoking weed. Right now I'm trying to cut it, but it wasn't as bad. So I guess like, what's your version of that? Like, what's the thing that you kind of once in a while you get trapped into, and then you got to give yourself a hard cut because of these moments, right? The Stoicism, it builds up. You don't shed a tear, that builds up, and eventually you have that burnout, as they call it.
Yeah.
Unless you have like traditional, like routine things that you do, like people who do the gym every morning.
Right.
That like helps that you release that energy. But what's that moment that you've had where everything just kind of overwhelmed, and then you did something for whatever, and then you got yourself out of it? Like, what does that process look like for you?
Oh man, so much processing there. I'm just, oh dude, this podcast is so real.
It is called a real opinion.
Honestly, I'm gonna have trouble answering this, not just because it's like a tough question. More, it's just like everything we've discussed, and I really feel like I've opened up a lot.
Fair enough, bro. No, and I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I only have one more question after this, so
okay.
Yeah, don't worry, we won't go too far.
But I guess to answer that is like, fuck, I'm always fighting demons, you know, internally, and I just try not to show it because, again, like I don't want any negativity out of me into the public world. I only want to try to be positive as best as I can. Sometimes it may come out the wrong way.
I feel you completely there, bro. Trust me.
So I have like demons I fight with, and I'm definitely a lot better now than I was maybe like a couple years back, and I still fight them. They're not going away. I don't know if they ever will. But I'm definitely more in the driver's seat than I was like 2 years ago. And I guess that's maybe where cooking kind of just helped me, right?
I was going to say, actually, was cooking like a therapy for you?
Very therapeutic.
Yeah?
Very, very
Do you listen to
therapeutic.
music and stuff or no?
When I'm cooking, yeah. It's just like that's like the thing is I'll have some music going. I love country music, so
okay, nice.
that's usually what I got going.
Country metal, I guess.
Yeah, country and like 80s, 90s rock. I love those. Yeah, a little bit of rap here and there, not so much anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I just have it going, and it's just like it just kind of like just keeps me not in check, but like it just helps me stay me, you know?
Gotcha.
And then, like when I'm just looking down at my cutting board, I just see myself chopping. It's like, okay. And then I'm thinking to myself, okay, I got to get the pan ready. Like, I have this whole process, and I don't think about my problems. I don't think about anything else going on. And then I put the food on the plate that I like. I'm like, okay. Then I eat. I'm like, okay. Like, all right, back to back to reality. So yeah, awesome. It's very therapeutic for me. Very, very therapeutic.
Nice, man. Nice. Well, you know, I guess I kind of just have one more question for you.
Okay.
And then, you know, if that takes us somewhere else for like another couple minutes, that's cool.
Right.
What has been like a trauma or some sort of experience? Because trauma, a lot of people, when they hear the word trauma, they automatically just get like scared now because they think that it's necessarily something
physical.
Yeah, or like, you know, right away when you hear that word, people already think of something and they're like, oh, I don't want to talk about that for sure. So you pick and choose. At the end of the day, for me, I define trauma as an experience that impacted you beyond the daily occurrences.
Yeah, like the one you told me.
That's the way I would put it.
Like the one you told me prior to filming, yeah.
Right, exactly, right? It's like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but it was an experience that for some reason just stuck with you, that taught you something, that even to this day, you remember that moment. Right? So what's a trauma that for you has led to or experienced?
Well, actually, I just remember one.
Oh, there you go.
Came to me.
I was going to say, what's a trauma that kind of turned into like a superpower? You learned something from it, and now you, like that shaped a lot of who you are in a positive way, especially.
I guess, yeah, it goes back to positivity, but this was, I was with a friend. I remember this clearly now that it came.
There you go. That's what happens. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like trigger it,
you know? You got it.
There you go, bro. Nice.
So,
good. Let's talk about it.
How old was I? I think I was 19 at the time. I just graduated high school. I wasn't in university or anything at the time. I was just kind of fucking around in life.
Okay.
I don't want to.
As most of us.
Yeah. Let me rephrase. I was just kind of just trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and I was hanging with a friend, right?
Yeah.
This was literally like a block away from where I live.
Okay.
And me and my buddy were just chilling there. We have like chips, drinks, nothing alcoholic. It was literally like ginger ale.
Cool. Yeah, right.
We're sitting on a bench. It's dark, and then all of a sudden, two dudes come out of nowhere. They pull out knives on us.
Shit.
Yeah, dude.
Really? Eh?
They take everything from me: my phone, my wallet with my ID. I mean, obviously with my ID that has my address on it. They take my credit cards. I even wear a cross, right?
Yeah.
They took my cross at the time. The one dude punched me right straight in the chest. I thought I got stabbed for a second. And I remember, I haven't thought about this experience honestly in years because I guess it's just in the back of my mind and it channeled me.
Yeah.
It was very traumatic. I could
like as soon as it came out of nowhere right away, they just took
it's like, okay, we're sitting like this, right? Me and my buddy.
Yeah.
And they just jump from the side.
Crazy.
And they take everything: my phone, my wallet, my house keys, my chain. They take all my buddy's shit too. And he had a watch that got lost. And then I was just so scared. First thing me and my buddy did, we were close to a police station, went and reported it. I was able to get my sister on the line. She was at home. She managed to let me in, and then I was just like all fucked up mentally for so long. I had to take time off of work. I was worried shitless because my address was on there. I didn't know if these guys were going to come back. It was just, it was a scary experience.
Wow, bro.
Now that I'm thinking about it, fuck, dude.
No, I can only imagine, dude.
Yeah, it was.
Especially in those moments where you're so just chilled and vulnerable, you're just having a good time with someone else.
Yeah.
You know?
It was.
Wow, bro, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, I honestly forgot about it for so long.
But isn't it was crazy that's what I'm talking about, man. We all forget these moments.
Yeah.
Because especially after that, you probably told yourself, let me just forget it and move on.
Yeah.
Right? And your brain actually does.
Yeah,
your brain actually does.
Your brain's a crazy thing, man.
Yo, brains, trust me, man. We can have a whole separate topic about this. Like 90% of my research is around the brain. Yeah. The brain runs everything.
But I just remember that, and then I was, still trying to come together.
Wow.
But I remember what was really nice, when I didn't have my phone for 3 days, I felt very at peace.
Interesting, okay.
I wasn't scrolling through social media.
Right.
I wasn't worried about who's going to call or text me, because I didn't have a method of communication.
Right. You don't have a choice.
And it was a weird thing. I was like happy, yet I was scared, and it was just so like this for me, man. It was like, dude, it was just so random. And then I remember, I honestly forgot about it a couple days later because I got my rhythm back into work. I started working extra hard, so I managed to save up enough, get a new phone. We replaced the locks in my house, just in case if anything happened.
Of course.
And how would that shape me?
Did that turn into like a superpower in a sense? I mean, you kind of were going somewhere there with about the whole 3 days without phone. Did that teach you something that like ever since you've kind of held it in mind?
Yeah, so I do try to cut my screen time. It's tough because I edit all my videos on my phone.
Of course, yeah.
I try to stay engaged in social media to like help build my following and everything. It's tough, but like that's the one thing is what's nice about my job as a tennis coach. I don't look at my phone. You can't be on the court like sending texts when you're with a client because it doesn't look good.
Of course. Right.
So I guess that's where it helps. Like okay, like I'm just like in the moment right now at peace, and it's like I'm just focused on what I got going on now.
Right.
Yeah, but what that would shape me is goes back. It's like okay, I never took that out negatively. It's like I never like asked anybody to feel sorry for me. I had like good group of people supporting me, which is all I could ask for. And it was just I didn't let that change me. I still like I don't know what those dudes what happened to them. I never like the police never ended up finding anything. So
they never do in those scenarios.
That's right. So but I just didn't let that change me. I still stayed true to who I was and
So when you think about that scenario right now, like knowing what you know now, what do you think you subconsciously took away from that moment?
Subconsciously?
Yeah, I mean, like, we're talking about how it shaped you as who you are today. Like, do you think that maybe that partly shaped why you're so kind to people? because maybe the kindness will get you out of that scenario if it happens again? You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to get at? It's like, or did it maybe shape the way you communicate? Or maybe when you walk now, are you always just a little extra vigilant of your surroundings? Which that can also be a good thing, right? Because I don't think anybody should just be loosely walking around, never looking around them and seeing who could be following them or something.
It does happen from time to time.
You know what I mean?
I definitely look over my shoulder just to be like, okay, maybe there's somebody following me. A lot less. I remember at the time I was like scared to go out at night.
I figured, especially, right.
Yeah. Now it's completely fine. Like from time to time I'll like think about it. Actually, no, I honestly haven't thought about it for years now that I think about it.
Fair.
But I remember the time like I couldn't go out of my house at night because I was worried like something was going to happen.
Well, especially in those times,
but at the end of the day, I don't know what those guys were fighting for. Maybe they needed money and I was just their target.
Maybe they're just desperate, man, for sure.
You know, people are fighting battles every day you don't know about and you can't take it out on them.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
You'll never see a billionaire pull up on someone with a knife.
Oh, fuck no.
I mean, honestly, I took that very far. You'll never see anybody who has a good life in general, right?
Yeah.
Desperation is the only thing that leads to people doing crimes, if you think about it, because that's the only place that
they got to feed themselves.
It's the only place it could come from.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever extremely happy and then goes and commits crime. You know what I mean? That's not a thing. So it's great that you have that. And who knows, man, maybe that is what shaped you to think that way. Maybe from that moment you realize, wow, a lot of people in general, when they're desperate or hurt, they'll do other things that will hurt other people.
Yeah.
Do you think that moment was a crucial one that taught you that mindset?
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah?
I think so, yeah.
Cool, man. No, that's kind of what I was looking for. It's that's a great way to look at it. And you're right. And I hope you understand too. It's like I always tell people, it's like that's actually like a 1 in a million situation. A lot of people think that because it happened, now they start changing everything around their lives. And it's like the chances of it happening again to you in that exact scenario, it's so rare for someone to get robbed twice. Exactly. But it's okay though, right? That's the thing. It's like that's part of the process of like the trauma makes you think, now I can't go out at night. Now I can't sit on that bench specifically anymore.
Exactly.
You know, like now I can't. But then the process of analyzing your trauma and kind of learning from it is that of like, wait a minute. That was like a very specific scenario. You know, those guys probably weren't even from this area. They'll probably never even come back to this area because now they know it's hot now. So they're not going to come back and do a second time. When you start processing things, you're like realizing, wait a minute. Yeah, it's like, I don't have anything to be fearful about. Just be more mindful from now on, which is very different. Would you say that that's kind of the way you kind of view things from that scenario?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah?
Honestly, my brain is like shutting down now.
No. Those burgers hit nice.
Yeah, no. So, you know, all the blood's in my stomach. But
well, either way, man, we're actually pretty much wrapping up anyway. I really appreciate you coming, bro. This conversation has been amazing.
Thanks for having me.
I want to do this again, 100%. We'll do it at your place next time.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe at your new spot.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, we'll do like a little housewarming, you know. Yeah, we'll do a little sun there. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I wanted to ask you though for a quick second. Do you have any questions you want to ask me? Anything at all that you had in mind prior to coming by, or something you just always wanted to ask me? I don't know. Yeah. I'm just like...
well, only one coming to me. Why'd you pick me as one of your first guests for this podcast?
Oh, that's a great question, actually. Yeah. I mean, you know what? We had a small conversation when you had asked me to get you some cigars in Cuba.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
When you came to pick them up, we had a little conversation outside. Remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
We were talking for like 30, 40 minutes.
We talked for a while, actually. Yeah, I remember. And I think it was from that moment, bro. I was like... You know, I was going through a transition in that point in my life where I had just left my company, the whole quantum thing. I had just left it.
Yeah, I remember that.
I had just stopped being friends with a lot of people. Same thing that we were just talking about. And so you reaching out for the cigars was just a cool opportunity. How I was like, oh, cool. Now there's a new person that I can now maybe get to know and see. Maybe this person's part of my new life. Yeah. Right? Because I definitely believe in that whole concept of like, every 25 years, you're going to have a whole new life. Oh, absolutely. I believe in that because when I'm 25, compared to when I'm going to be 50, I'm sure my life, my friends, my jobs, all going to be different. Yeah. So as I was entering that new stage, you just stuck around, bro. I was like, we had a good conversation. I was like, I definitely want to get to know him in one way or another. You know, whenever we get the chance. Obviously, we've been busy with work. Both of us, we've been doing our thing. But that was one of the things, man. Once I realized I want to make this podcast and really make it work, this is like my third attempt now. Okay. When I thought about, okay, who I want to interview that I know for a fact, like, is going to be already down because they already kind of are like predisposed in a sense because you and I had already talked about it. Yeah. And it just made complete sense. And then that's when I was like, oh, this is perfect because I actually wanted to get to know you anyway. So why not just kind of get the ball rolling through the podcast? Yeah. And then now, you know, after this podcast, we're going to go shoot some pool. We're going to get to know each other even more. It's going to be sick, man. And in the process, I saw you were doing your channel. So I was like, yo, this is just a cool idea. It was like a 3-in-1. I was like, it's a cool idea to also now get someone cooking while we have the conversation. Again, it was particular to you though. Like, it's not like I just kind of specifically just wanted to get someone who cooked. Right. I just saw that you were also cooking. It just coincidentally worked out that you just started this Make It With Mikey channel. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. That I'm literally starting my podcast let's just like cook and then let's just have a conversation. And then from there, let's see where it goes. Yeah. Right. But yeah, man, no, that's a good question actually. Yeah. Because I know some guests, you know, it just works out. It's just coincidence. Like I made a note post on my Instagram asking who wanted to be a guest.
I remember seeing that. And I don't think I was going to answer. I'm like, me, but I'm like, I'm already.
No, we're already booked in. No, that's what I'm saying though, right? That's how it goes to show, because I thought of you specifically and then I made that post.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let me also get some other people. But yeah, man, I think it was just a long time coming. You know, I wanted it to be the reason to kind of maybe get the ball rolling. I think a lot of people miss out on friendships just because the opportunity never arises.
Yeah.
It's just timing. Timing is everything.
Agreed.
And the fact that you were down showed me that, oh shit, yeah, maybe this is something that we're, you know, like I could use somebody to maybe also talk to and like have conversations with. Because I'll be honest with you right now, bro, I don't really have friends right now. Right this second, I have people that I obviously know. I have friends in different areas that I can't talk to online and whatever. But I can't say, like specifically my life right now, I'm at that point where I started creating more boundaries. I started really thinking about the kind of friends I want around me.
Yeah.
I used to have a shitload of friends. I was a nightclub promoter.
Right.
I used to have a shitload of friends.
A lot of people knew you. Yeah.
A lot of people knew me. Exactly. Very different. A lot of people knew me and I knew a lot of people. And in fact, I thought of some people as friends, but then eventually when I left the industry, it goes to show, because I never heard from them again, that they didn't see me that way. And it's okay. On the contrary, right? Because of where I'm at in life, I'm not upset that I don't have friends. On the contrary, I'm more like excited now because I'm like, oh, sick. Now that I have all these boundaries and I have this positive mindset and I have all these things lined up ahead of time, my values are set straight.
Yeah.
Now I'm excited to see who does come in my life and stays.
Yeah.
Right. And so with you, bro, we just started talking and I was like, shit, like you're kind of in the same wavelength. You know, you kind of, even just now, everything I'm hearing, you're like, the way you see life, you have demons, but you keep them in the cage because the world is not responsible to deal with your demons. That's you.
Yeah.
All you gotta show is the other side, the positivity. Bro, I could not agree more, bro. That's exactly the way I think too. I have so many demons that are constantly coming at me. And I'm like, yo, shut up, man. Like, I run this fucking show, bro. Like, just chill. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's actually healthy. I actually talk to myself sometimes. I'm like, Gustavo, man.
Oh, dude, I talk to myself all the time.
Cut it out. And then my brain will actually shut up. It's actually funny how that works.
No, but I talk to myself like out loud. I remember I was with a group of friends recently and I was just literally there mumbling to myself. Somebody's like, Mikey, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm just talking to myself. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
Like, I was just lost in my thoughts and I'm just trying to like process everything. I didn't even know, like I completely forgot they were, not that I forgot they were there, I just didn't really acknowledge them.
Exactly,
I had to, in my head, and I had to just address it.
Good, bro. Right? Good. And that's healthy, man. That's healthy. That's absolutely healthy. So yeah, man, once again, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate the fucking food was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for coming by. This is the Real Opinion Podcast. My name is Gustavo.
My name is Mikey.
And we'll see you guys again very soon. Thank you.